Ole, 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 ole. Boom! The madman Michael Myslinski from Jacksonville, Florida, came out, busted out on Twitter this morning, early this morning. He's a high riser, he's a coach's son, and he's committed to the Longhorns. Two things I like about Michael Myslinski. Yes, sir. Hook him up, Eyes on Texas Nation. As you know, it's your boy AK, and I'm back here with another video with you today where your Texas, our Texas Longhorns just got an offensive lineman commitment in the 2021 class. Much needed offensive lineman commitment in that 21 class. Michael Myslinski, center prospect, Jacksonville, Florida, 6'2", 285 pounds. As I said, he's a coach's son. Most definitely love that about young Michael. His style of play, man, he is a mauler, he is a brawler. If you're looking for someone who is definitely gonna stick to their block, look no farther to the madman Michael Myslinski. If you look on his film, he's always drive blocking him all the way downfield. Plays through the absolute whistle, probably gonna be what his dad did, in fact, taught him as being a coach. His dad is the strength and conditioning coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars, so you know the kid's got a good, strong motor, and he's got a good, strong work ethic, so he should be a big, strong, major force for the University of Texas. He was our number 2 choice. At center, number 1 was gonna be Mr. James Brockemeyer, but we've already been over that, so let's move forward. But no, seriously, Michael Myslinski, very excited. I thought he was leaning towards the Big Ten. He was leaning towards a couple of Big Ten schools, towards Iowa or Michigan State, but he ended up picking the good guys, our Tejas Longhorns. That's a good deal. And something else we got going on that is also a good deal. We have been crystal balled for a grad transfer. He is going to be out of the University of Arizona. He is going to be a linebacker, might play middle linebacker, might play outside weak linebacker, not quite sure, but his name is going to be Mr. Tony Fields. Coming from the Arizona Wildcats, big time player for them, has been a starter since he stepped on the field. He recorded 94 tackles as a freshman, 89 tackles as a sophomore in his junior campaign last year. I think he had 104, 105, somewhere right in there. It doesn't really make that big a difference. What you need to know about Mr. Fields is that he is an impact player. He woke up one morning during this COVID time, spoke with his family, and just realized that the Arizona Wildcats defense and the Arizona Wildcats football program in general really wasn't going anywhere, and that it wasn't going to be a program for him to make the jump, the leap into the NFL. So he is going to choose our Texas Longhorns, is what that's projected to be. So hopefully I'll have that announcement later on this week, just here in a couple of weeks. Boom! Another big time announcement that I'm gonna have later on this week. I heard a couple of weeks ago, about 10 days ago, I was commencing with my people. And anyways, I was gathering up information and whatnot, and I did kind of sort of come across, I believe Jane Alexis made a silent commitment. They do tend to make those, not quite a real commitment, but I am heard through the grapevine that Jaden Alexis will make a commitment later on this week. And being that it's Thursday morning, a beautiful Thursday morning at that, then that's obviously going to be another big time recruit for us. But going back to Michael Myslinski, he is going to make it our 5th out-of-state recruit this season, for the 2021 cycle, which is going to make our 16th overall recruit. I didn't quite check the number to see what place we're in. I believe we're still going to maintain and hold that 12 spot. We might have jumped up to number 11, but I do in fact still think that we are holding on to that 12th spot. So talking about this grad transfer, talking about Tony Fields, whenever you do get a grad transfer, it does impact your program negatively in recruiting in the next 2 and 3 years on down that. So for example, I'm going to explain the grad transfer rules to you right quick. So we have 2 grad transfers this year. We have Tariq Black from Michigan, the wide receiver. And then, of course, we're hoping to get Mr. Tony Fields, the linebacker prospect from the University of Arizona. And what that does to your recruiting is that you have that player for 4 years on your books. So if that player is only eligible for 1 year, that is a scholarship that you cannot have for 3 years after that. Does that make sense? So to put it into different words, if we were to get Tariq Black, who is eligible for 2 years, he plays for us in 2000, he plays for us in 2001, we can't have that scholarship offered in 2022, and we cannot have that scholarship offered in 2023. And then the next year, we can go back to our full class. That is how that works. It does take a scholarship away for a full class. That's why you cannot build a program on grad transfers or any kind of transfer at all. I just wanted to give you that information. But Tony Fields, as a prospect, as an outside linebacker, he can cover, and he can run sideline to sideline. So that means that he can do what? He can play at Texas, where we need some depth at outside linebacker. DeMarvion Overshawn and was looking to get explosive time out there, but he only has 19 tackles for his career. And David Benda, who only has 1 tackle for his career, is going to be looking to get playing time and get snaps there at outside linebacker. So we definitely need that depth. But when it comes to Mr. Michael Myslinski, very excited about this commitment, very excited about to get this young man. I do believe that he will add good quality depth to the upcoming years, if not down the road, be a starter for your Texas Longhorns. I will have a full, proper video with him showing film and a little bit of breakdown. I just want to get this out to you very early this morning. And a beautiful morning it is, as you can tell, in Fort Worth, Texas. Keep your eyes on a swivel, your head on Texas. Hook them up, guys.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.